Top road retailer Circuit Arcadia claims to be in severe anxiety, cladding which it telephone call considerable liquidity position issues. The reply, it believes, is a business volunteer location, a episode of proposals to its creditors. But critics say it raises as lot questions as it answers and fails to address key brand and operative problems in the business. Arcadia, belonging by demise Verdant, the woman of President Sir Philip Verdant, says turnover in its store outdoor more than rather than a year bring down 9% in 2018 to 19. Income the year are anticipated to be £30 meter, compared in £to 19 meter 2 year back. Florid in flat extortion of £100 meter a year, the team says it is fighting to pay its path. A CVA is a reconsideration of regulation in a business's creditors as portion of an inconsistency order. Arcadia's CVA is a complex, lot-headed animal. For a begin, it is not a, but 7 institutional arrangement regarding to various components of the team. In theoretical, if one CVA fails, just one portion of the business would go in elimination. The otherwise would conduct on trade. In experience, Arcadia says how the companies are so interlinked how the entire team is hardly to pull through out of all 7 CVAs creature adopted. The CVAs offer, the business says it is profitable £170 meter every year in lease. It estimates the leases are above rented by 30% on ordinary through the briefcase. But largest analysts trust how draft was upcoming downward in any case. Richard Hyman, an freelance retailer advisor, says Arcadia has been declining for year, close store as leases overdue, and he told more than were anticipated to shut in the following 2 year for the identical cause. The CVA as well proposes close 23 store, fair 4% of Arcadia's briefcase. Mr. Hyman told, I discover it difficult to get my chief circle the concept how close 23 store in a team the amount of Arcadia is departure to do the distinction among lifetime and die. Ed Cook, head execution of Retailers Trading Associate Revo, says it demonstrates the problems are not as harsh as Arcadia makes of, down there's no proposal there how Arcadia is very bankrupt. Not one disputes the business is in impoverished form. It says it has incurred of the ailment touching the entire top road, high industry rates, the growing domestic residing wages and the drop in the importance of the LB, that has put up the price of imported consumer goods. But Arcadia has problems of its own manufacturing, that a CVA does slight to address and are substantially to do in insufficient investment. Lot Day the issue to 2005 and the £1 dividend payment payout of Arcadia's parental business, Tavta, to the Verdant household. Chloe Collins, elder retailer analysis at Global Data, says Arcadia's brands are weary and out of date, though Topshop, that utilized to be Arcadia's celebrity gamer, has loose circulation amongst Vogue shopping, thanks to hard contest of the likes of Zara, Primark and H&M, as so as on the internet clean acting such as a sauce, Pretty Little Thing and I'll try to pay for and growth in keep standards would be distribution too subtly to do up for year of insufficient investment. Mr. Cook believes CVAs usually are creature utilized to handle letter of credit institutional arrangement. He told, this control corset in location. The industry corset the identical. Not remarkable the landlords are late circle and proverb, hover on, why do I include to get ahead while the ill-controlled industry is receive a breakdown. The CVAs include to be adopted by 75% of the creditors. Out of how adoption, the business goes in elimination. In largest CVAs, the creditors are normally banks or retirement cash, so the landlords discover by themselves outvoted and their rent revenue cut off. In the instance, largest of the 7 CVAs are related to the properties and the landlords' votes will be the ones how calculate. The landlords include as well controlled to convince Arcadia to growth their capacity share in the business of 10% to 20%. The justice can just be implemented if Arcadia is sold out. Claire Kennedy, CEO at advising company Alex Partners, that are not implicated in Arcadia's explainable, this homeowner's reason is how they should be uncompensated since they include been discredited in procedure to build importance in the business offering the stroke, and thus they should gain of any potential. Several of the landlords include been informed as needing as lot as a 40% share in the business, but in the late, their adoption of the CVA depends on how lot of a cut they are produced to get on their rent revenue. PJT, the invest banking negotiations in Arcadia on name of a team of landlords, told in a declaration, down there include been significant improved done to the stroke, that gain all landlords, but down there are yet areas how requirement future clearness. Creditors for one of the 7 CVAs, that the business telephone call a crucial essence, are not landlords but retirement cash. For the need of a stroke, the cash are purified as creditors by the monitoring of the Retirement Protect Foundation, PPF. 2 years back, Arcadia coordinated to dual the retirement schema deficiency restoration contributions to £50 meter a year for 10 year, to maintenance a £1 BN opening in the schema. By the stroke, how £50 meter deposit would be halfway. So the CVA in impact cancels the restoration schedule and replaces it in a lightly more than lavish one for 3 year. Following that, on to a business representative, contributions are to be renegotiated. On to John Ralph, an freelance retirement advisor, down there is several ease how retirement contributions would be enlarged, with several analysts had anticipated a cut-off. He told, while we mind how the contributions were departure to be cut off, we mind how's never departure to be permitted. But in the growth in contributions, it stands a nice opportunity of creature adopted. And following 3 year? Mr. Ralph is sanguine, addition how by later reconsideration was not unwise, with the pensions would include to be devalued in any case.